Hi all, Gary back again. Right, just an update video for February, as we all know. First month of the year gone already, can't believe it. If you listen to my previous video with the Ford truck group build, I haven't had an awful lot of time to get to the bench. Things are a bit unsteady at work at the moment, not sure what's going on there, so I'm sure we'll find out in a couple of weeks' time, but it's not sounding very promising. For the first time probably in about 20 years, I'm actually quite nervous about losing my job, but we'll see. What's been going on the bench? Enough of that real life crap. On the bench, I have been on and off in building what you see in front of you, which is the AMT 1960 Ford Starliner kit, which is that one. Box is upside down, but I can't turn it out because I've got crap in it. But yeah, this is a really nice kit. What have I done so far on it? Primed the body, done the engine, thinking about wiring it up, but it's a beautiful looking engine. Crisp detail, honestly. This is all the kit parts, by the way. I haven't added anything to this apart from paint detailing, and beautiful kit. Really, for an AMT, you know, and I slag AMT off sometimes, which is unnecessary because some of their 90s era kits are very nice indeed. So yeah, that one's, you know, weather's crap at the moment, so I mean I can't get outside to paint anything, so for the time being that is on hold, and I'm playing around with some old Johan stuff. And there we go. Oh, is it going to fit? There we go. So, what are we doing? Well, basically, I've got the remnants of 3 kits here. I've got which is probably a 70s or 80s issue recharged kit, which was the super stock drag kit, which is that one there. From that one I've got this shell, and the chap that I bought it off is actually it's fallen apart. It's a complete kit, but what he's done is he's grafted in the mid 80s. He grafted on the roof from the Plymouth Fury Johan kit to make this a Dodge 330 super stock. He's going to do the Colour Me Gone super stock. This is way before the Lindbergh kit was available, which came out in the 90s. But he did a very good job of grafting this roof on. But to be honest, I'm not going to build it as a Colour Me Gone, and I'm going to cannibalise this for parts for another one. And you're going to think I'm mad for doing this, but hear me out. So that's almost a complete kit there. Now what else have I got? This one you see in the background is the original 1964 annual issue of that kit, which you could build as the Ram Chargers, and it's all falling apart. Hang on a sec. Making a right blow. I've got no bloody room on this desk whatsoever. I need a bigger desk. This kit, original 1964 kit. Check these instructions out. So cool. But basically, this is a very early incarnation of this kit, and it was built up when I bought it. I've stripped it down. Now this kit is rebuildable as it is. The only problem is the glass has got a slight crack in it there, if you can see that. Now this glass will not come out. Believe me, I have tried. This glass is glued in and it's not budging. It is not going to budge, but whatever. This one I am going to build as maybe a period sort of street drag racer. We'll see, but it's all there. And I'm going to use parts from that kit to rebuild, and there's a method to this, to rebuild this one. This is another 64 Dodge Polara. Now this one has got some issues, but there's a reason why I'm going to be rebuilding this one over paying more attention to this one. This one, when I took the well, anyway, let's go. First of all, let's go back. The first original incarnation of this kit in 1964 had, as you can see down the side, the body side trim, and it ends at the rear fender that says Polara. And this very early sort of offering of this kit is the only one that's got that moulding, so it's actually quite a rare kit. The later ones, including the 70s round chart, they read this one here, and including this 1964, this is the second issue of the 64 annual, the moulding is gone. You've got the main sort of body side moulding there, but it's been shaved off. The Polara trim that's on this one, as you can see there, it's all been shaved off. So this makes this an ideal candidate for doing a factory stock Polara, which is what I'm going to be doing. But this one had glue in it as glue. This one had glass in it as well, and the glass was absolutely welded in. I tried taking it out and I made a right mess of it. Unfortunately, I've broken the roof there, which is repairable. It's not, so I'm not really that fussed about there. It's also broken there. Now, these old 60s Johan kits, the plastic can be very brittle, so when you're taking stuff apart, you can wreck it. The worst part by far, as you can see, is the scuttle, as we call it, a scuttle panel. I don't know what you guys call that. Windscreen panel, whatever it is. But where the glass came out, it absolutely ripped it to pieces, and that is ruined. So what we're going to be doing is using the body, which I've lost now. There it is. We're going to be using this body here, which he converted, because I'm not really interested in building another Colour Me Gone kit. So I'm going to be cutting out the panel, either side of there, and stitching it in to there. Fix up the roof, and then I should have a half decent sort of basis then to build a factory stock Polara. The chrome needs redoing. I stripped all the chrome, but when I actually start on this one properly, I will show photographs of what it was like when I got it. It was a pretty hideous colour when I got it, but you know, the bumpers can be redone in Spazdics, or might even try those new Molotow chrome pen things. I've got them. This madness, these pens have gone like, I mean, I don't claim any sort of rights to saying that I discovered them, because I didn't. There's a mate of mine that told me about these latter part of last year. I've had mine since just after Christmas. I got them. They are fantastic. I've told Tom Rambler69 about them. He went ahead and got them. I think somebody else obviously then discovered them and put them on a couple of the groups on Facebook, and it's, you know, the whole sort of car modelling scene has exploded with these things. Everybody's got a set of these now. I just need to get the 4mm one, but they are good pens. Definitely got a place on the table for us guys, but they're not, you know, I don't think they're a replacement for Alclad or Spazdics, but you know, they are very good, and I do like the finish they give. So yeah, guys, that gives you an idea of what's going on. It's all very slow moving. Like I said, I'm just not really in the mood at the moment for modelling. I do a bit as and when I can, you know, feel like it. But with the upheaval at work and whatnot, I just don't know. You know, I can't relax enough to build anything. So we'll see. You know, there's no rush for these things. You know what it's like. So I've finished the Transit. I've done the Buick this year, so I'm up 2 models already this year. That's pretty good. There's no race for me, but you know, I like to try and get one finished in a month if I can. So basically, what have I been doing? I've just got some new modelling supplies. Got some of that quick setting extra thin Tamiya glue. Some more paints yesterday. I got these. These are like your, you know, stuff you take on when you go like on holiday, vacation, whatever you want to call it. Little bottles that you can put like your shampoo and all that rubbish in. But I've actually got like 3 stages of wax for polishing out my paints. So I've got T-Cut, which is what is like an abrasive cutting compound. T-Cut is the brand name of it in the UK. We've got some Meguiar's polish, which is like a finishing polish, and then we've got a wax which is Auto Glim, which again is in the UK, makes very good polish. So yeah, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for all the comments on my videos, and I've had a few extra subscribers, so thanks for joining in, guys. I hope you do like the content. So sorry it's not been many updates from me recently, but I'll change that. I'll go through fits and starts, you know what it's like. That's all I've got to say for now. So you all take care, and no doubt I'll be replying to your comments in the section below, and I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Take care.